So I'm sure y'all have heard about trail names out here. You know, most everybody's got one, and I got mine in Maine. My trail name is Tree Breaker, and I got it because I'm sleeping in a hammock, and one night, it was 3 days in the 100-mile wilderness, middle of the night, my tree collapsed. One of the trees I was attached to collapsed, came right over my hammock. For really all intents and purposes, probably should have killed me. Came right over me, and I was lucky to live, I think. So I got the name Tree Breaker the next day. Everybody in the shelter voted for it, and I was deemed Tree Breaker. Jake's is Fish Fry, because of course he loves to fish, and he set his foot on fire, so Fish Fry. So those two are because of screw-ups, right? But we have like some other friends, so I mentioned our hiking family. We have Big Chicken. Big Chicken's from Marietta, Georgia. If you're familiar with Marietta, Georgia, the Big Chicken, the KFC there in Marietta. So that's how he got his name. Yellow, who we've been hiking with, Yellow Fin. She's a scuba diver, and her fins are yellow that she scuba dives in. So someone named her Yellow Fin. You have a friend Weather Knot. He was a combat weather guy in the Air Force. So Weather. And then I think he's a boat captain now, he and his wife. So Knot, K-N-O-T, Weather or Not. Have another friend, Tom, makes really good homemade jerky. Jake called him Jive Turkey one day. What's short for Jive Turkey but jerky? You make good jerky? We're gonna name your jerky. The funniest one though is we have a buddy out here who we've been hiking with whose name is Chad. And Chad hiked for over a month without a trail name, and you're not allowed to name yourself. You have to get named Chad, or you have to get named. So Chad didn't have one. We're sitting around one day and we're like, man, you hiked for a month, you don't have a name, we're gonna call you No Name. But we all decided we couldn't call him No Name unless he responded to it. So we were sitting around the hostel the last couple of days, and someone was like, hey, No Name, and he responded. Okay, there you go, your name's No Name. So that's how it happens. That's how people get their trail names. You either screw up, or it's something interesting about you, something dumb you say. It could be something about your personality. For me, it was a screw up, Tree Breaker. And you'll meet people down the trail, they're like, oh, I've heard of you. You're the guy who brought the tree down on his hammock. Yes, I am. I'm that guy. And your brother fly fishes. Yeah, that's us. So yeah, that's how people get their trail names, and that's the origin of mine. So for now, Tree Breaker, signing out.